Hey guys, Caleb Brown, New Planner Recruiting here. Hope everybody is doing well. Great to see you this week. We had a YouTube subscriber ask about how can you as a new planner get around people who might be older and much more affluent than yourself, especially when trying to generate business. So here's a couple thoughts for you to think through. So the first one is volunteer on charitable boards. Okay? There's going to be other financial planners doing this, but that's okay. It's going to help increase your network substantially. Now, it's got to be a board that you're serious about and you're passionate about the cause, because if you just sign up for a random number of boards and aren't interested, people are going to see that as they're just trying to get business, and you don't want that. Number two, condos, HOA associations. Now, you may not like working with those people or find out years later you don't like working with them, but it's a great way to meet your neighbors and get involved in, again, your neighborhood and the local community at large. Three, Rotary, Chamber of Commerce. There's going to be other financial planners there, but there's also going to be other people that own businesses that could potentially be good prospects for you. And then I think one of the last ones, the four. Look at hobbies. Fly fishing, flying, people learning how to get their private pilot's license, wine experts or enthusiasts, snow skiing, snowboarding, bicycling, golf. A lot of this takes disposable income, those hobbies, to participate in. People that get into the music, starting to learn how to play guitar when they're 30, 40, 50 years old later in life, that might go spend $10,000 on a Gibson Les Paul. Well, that person's probably got some disposable income. So look at the hobbies too. And then look at going to some of the conferences where maybe some of these tech startup entrepreneurs are, like Lean Startup in San Francisco and then HustleCon in Oakland. You go to these conferences, you network with these people, maybe you meet some people and their idea, their service or their product or their app makes it, maybe it doesn't. But finding those people on the entry level versus everybody else is trying to go for all the startup people once they've already made it and they've got their assets. And a lot of times at that point they've already got multiple advisors. So I hope that was helpful. See you next time. Bye-bye.